Hello, I wanted to go over a full detailed video on how you can use Canva to start a business on Amazon KDP publishing low content books. I'm going to do this video in sections because I also want to show you how you can take these same templates that we're going to make on Canva and sell them on Etsy, the interior. So first my video is going to start with, now if you get started with this video now, which is about to be, today is the end of September, October is coming in. Amazon KDP does not pay as soon as you make sales. Amazon KDP payout in royalties once a month, and you won't get your first sale, your first payout until 60 days after the end of the month which the sale was made. And so that's why I wanted to come on and bring Etsy in also with this tutorial, because on Etsy you can get paid quicker. It's 20 cents to list your item, the product, and you can get paid daily or get paid every Monday. And there is a $25 threshold that if you don't make that $25, you won't get that payment until the following Monday. But it's still a lot quicker than waiting 60 days after the first month of your sale. So what we're going to do is we want to make a composition notebook. I've already done some research, and I'm going to do some more research on camera with you all so you all can see what I'm talking about. So we're going to do a composition notebook, and we're going to make the interior for it, and we're also going to make a cover for it. You want to know the standard size so that you're not just creating something that's not going to sell. So the standard size for a composition notebook is 7.5 inches wide by 9.75 inches tall. So that's going to be the size of the interior. And I would kind of, if I were you, I would kind of take notes, like have a pen and piece of paper or something where you can take notes of this stuff where you don't have to keep coming back to the screens and researching it. So the standard size of a composition notebook is 7.5 inches by 9.75 inches. Another neat thing to know about this before even getting started is how many pages do a standard notebook have? Do a standard composition notebook have? I'm going to see, can I find a quick answer for it? If not, my normal go-to is 100 pages. So we're going to make this notebook 100 pages. Another something else that I always like to know is what are different names for this size notebook. And this will help you out with your description also. What is a composition notebook? Empty notebook designed for use by students. So that's the obvious, but what is the difference between a spiral notebook and a composition notebook? What are composition notebooks? Okay. What are different names for notebook, notepad, jotter, journal, diary, exercise book, day book, log registry? We won't use any of those. And we're going to make it a college rule, and we're also going to make a wide rule. So, what are different names? College line rule, also known as college rule. This is a very form of line paper. So, this is just a part of kind of just doing your research beforehand, so you can kind of know what you're doing, and this also help with your titles and your descriptions too. So let's go back to Canva. So we know what we're making as far as the notebook size. So we said we're going to do 7.5 by 9.75 inches. I'm using the Canva free plan. You can always go into Canva and just do a search. If you have Canva Pro, you would be able to use like the notebook pages like this, or kind of do a search on them. I'm not going to use too much time on this part, but you could do a search for notebook pages and just keep it simple like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to create our own notebook pages, our own simple notebook pages. We're not going to do it with the bleed, because starting off, I noticed that when I tried to use the bleed, I had more issues with it. So if this is your first time trying to start selling low content books on Amazon, this will be a good video. This will be a good way to start. So the first one we're going to do is going to be a college rule notebook. So how many lines do a college rule notebook have? I normally do 33. I've already searched this before, but I want to show it on camera for a person that's seeing this for their first time. Another name for college rule is medium rule. Comes to about 33 lines. So we're going to do 33 lines on this page. So that's one, two, okay, that's 33. One neat thing about Canva is you don't have to like put those lines straight at first. You can position them. It'll put it for you, and you just put it where you want it to be on the page. So this will be all that we're doing for the inside page. And this is for the college rule. Sorry. I always like to label them in Canva, make it easier for me to come back to it. All right. So that is that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just duplicate this and make it 100 pages. I duplicated 5 times by itself first, and then I copy them all, and then duplicate them until this number down here say 100. All right, so this this is the interior part of the low content journal, totally done. So the next thing we want to do is we want to go over to the KDP cover size template, calculator. I'll leave a link for this calculator in the description. It's going to be a paperback book, black and white interior, paper type white, paper turn left to right, measurement units, inches, interior size trim. Okay, let's go and see, can we find the one that we just did. And I don't see it, so I'm going to do a custom trim size. And that's going to be 7.5 by 9.75. And then the page count is going to be 100. And it's going to give you all the information that you need to make your cover page. I'm going to download this template. But for right now, I'm going to write down this right quick so that when I can have it just for my notes. So we're going to come back here. We're going to create another design, 15 by 475 by 10 inches. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just labeling everything before as I go so I don't have to come back and be confused. Okay. I'm going to extract all of this. Upload. I'm going to have to come in one day soon and clean out my storage. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to put it on the page so I can kind of get a general idea. And bring that where you can see it. I always like to just block out that area right here where the barcode will be at for right now. I'm gonna lock it on the screen. Then I need another one. And this is for the spine area. It kind of helped me not put anything in the way of right there. Duplicate this page. And now I don't need this. I don't need that anymore. Now I have a pretty clean slate to start with. I want to do my margin lines. So now we're doing the actual cover. So I wanted to show you this, but I'm not going to use any of these. We're going to go back. You can do text tab or something like that, or you can kind of just simply create your own. And it don't have to be like how anything you've seen, like this is a part of making it your own at this point. It's some stuff we're gonna, like I said, we're going to try to keep this as simple as possible and as beginner friendly as possible. And I may not be able to do this like I'm trying to, like I'm envisioning that it'll work, but we'll see. Look like that would work. Once again, nothing too fancy, but you don't want it to look like anybody else's work either. I can tell you now. Let me move these out the way because it will be a complete pain to try to keep changing those box colors around. So let me move those right now. I just realized I don't want that right there anymore because we're going to create several covers. And at this point, we don't even need that anymore. So what we're going to do now is change the border to that color or one of these colors. Y'all like that cover? Pretty simple. I think I'm gonna do all my corners the same. It looks good to me. So we're going to do just a few more covers. And we will call this the yellow edition. Because I may as well just do most of these just yellow. Don't need that one. I don't have a yellow edition book. So let's see what we have. Let's try to find one more yellow. They look kind of different from what we already have. Let's see. Go down just a tad bit more. So no. So let's go to a different color. A child could really stand out in class and neat with these composition notebooks right here. Also be fun for learning. And I'm not making these colors anything special. I'm just trying to make them stand out. Guess you can say I'm just trying to make them a little different. I can leave that like it is. So we have yellow. We have yellow book covers. We have pink book covers. Let's move to a different color. One more color and then that's it. I'm going to do my favorite color, purple. We're going to do a few in purple. And I always like to do different designs up front because you never really know your mood or how you're going to be when it's actually time to list these. All of them may not get listed when you're doing them, but I like to do multiple multiple covers per template so that I can have options when I'm ready to list some or need some to list. And kind of have fun with it too. Let's see what we have. We have a total of 12 book covers. I'm not counting that one. So we have a total of 12. When I'm ready to upload these, I have 12 book covers to choose from. I can upload all 12 or one or two. So there you have it. With this, we will have our interior, that we would use, we would download it as a PDF. We don't need the bleed PDF file. We don't need the bleed. I never use that. Download. As far as the book covers go, you need the PNG file, and I never touch anything else. And that's it for the download. This video is basically done. I'm just going to show probably one or two more steps, and that's it. So I want to thank you all for watching. And at the rate that this is going, I think that this is all I'm going to show. I was just going to, here it is, 6 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Remember, before you upload it to Amazon KDP, you have to extract all the files, or it won't work. So that was the last step that I wanted to show you. This is something that I didn't know at first, and I was having a major issue. I didn't realize when I first started, I didn't realize I had to extract all the files. And I may be saying that word wrong, so please forgive me if I am. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions about this video, or any questions or requests for a new video dealing with a different subject. Thank you. Have a great day.